In this demonstration, you will learn how to install and start Epsilon. Before you begin, you must ensure that you have all the hardware and software components in your IT environment that are required to run Epsilon services. Follow the instructions provided in the Prerequisites for Installing Epsilon and Before Installing Epsilon chapters in the Administrator's Guide. You must also ensure that you use a freshly spun up virtual machine, or VM. If you use an existing VM, there are chances of conflicts arising during the installation. Log in as root or use the sudo access to root. Download the latest version of the Epsilon installer. After the installer downloads, you can start the installation process using the sudo sh command. The installation process begins. As the installation advances, you will be prompted to run the shell script as root. You need to complete the Configuration Stage 1 questions one by one. To begin with, you will need to enter the run level that Epsilon should automatically start up on. You can use the default value or enter the run level that you had set while following the instructions provided in the Before Installing Epsilon chapter of the Admin Guide. Next, you must enter a key data. The value is used to encrypt all the secret information that goes into Epsilon. After you re-enter the key data and the match is confirmed, you must enter the hostname of the host where Epsilon is being installed. Epsilon uses this name to construct the URL to which it can send notifications. If you want to use a port number, enter the hostname in this format, host:/port number. You need not provide any protocol specifics such as HTTP while entering the hostname. Select the default values for the next set of questions. This includes the passwords for the user and administrator. If you want to enter a different password, however, you can do so at the prompt. At the Group ID prompt, enter the group ID of the Epsilon group as described in the Admin Guide. Do the same for the user ID. Proceed with default values for the remaining questions. The setup process proceeds automatically from here. You will need to enter the geographical area code and the time zone code corresponding to your city. The installation completes. At the prompt, create and add the aliases EPC and EPR to .bashrc, as shown in the demo. With these aliases, you can log into the CH root as root using EPR and as Epsilon user using EPC. To start Epsilon, run the command service epsilon start. The following events occur. A. The device and special file systems are mounted in the CH root. B. The Epsilon master daemon supervisor D is started. C. The Epsilon master daemon supervisor D starts other Epsilon-specific programs such as PostgreSQL, Judo, Nginx, and Postfix. You can check whether all the components of Epsilon are running using the following command, supervisorctl status. If this is OK, try accessing Epsilon from your browser as HTTP hostname IP address of the VM machine. You have now learned how to download and install Epsilon on your system.